down to like 164 pounds, and that's kind of my cutting point as far as how light I want to be regardless of how I look. Just because from there we can always build up if we maintain a very, very stable diet. So I am going to dose up my pre-workout here I have on the floor because I have enough space. I'm going to get the pre-cage going, and I have to go buy a new weight belt because I left mine at the gym. So onto Walmart we go for a weight belt. Then I'll see you guys at the gym for quads and calves. It's going to be a horrendous workout as much as I can keep up. That's kind of a heap and scoop, but that's alright. What is that, like 8 grams of fermented glutamine from Caged Muscle? Best stuff on earth right here. Give you the Advocate green tea. Here, this is an actual sachet of green tea. This is a raw packet I'm actually going to disperse into my pre-workout. Why do I do this? Because I feel, and I believe, now no studies actually show this, but I believe that you get all the flavonoids this way, all the antioxidants that the green tea has to offer, versus pouring it into pouring the sachet into water and merely just drinking the condiments that kind of flow into it. Stop here towards Walmart before I get to the gym because stupid me, I left my weight belt during my last session of lower back and hamstrings, and luckily I didn't need it for chest and shoulders, but today's quads and calves, and I'm probably going to need it when I'm on the hack squat. I'm going to try to load up pretty heavy today. So other than that, I picked myself a little Kim's orange. I love these things. Kim is my favorite color. So my day is starting out pretty good. I'm just trying to find, this is a new Walmart one, I've never been here. I'm trying to find exactly where the fitness stuff is. And the thing is, I'm too stubborn to ask. I know what the safest, cheapest, most convenient fat burner is that you could pick up basically any sort of green tea extract. Why? Well, green tea, as you know, is an antioxidant support flavonoids, just like I posted previously as I put it in my shaker bottle, the actual leaves, and it's right shoulder still inflamed and a little tight, even though I did some myofascial release this morning with a tennis ball. It's still a little stiff in the area, so I'm gonna try my best to push some synovial fluid in there on the training, even though today's a leg day. So let's get going. This exercise of the day is our hack squat right here. So let's get going. We've got 100 reps.
Alright guys, now that we're all set and ready, first exercise selection of the day is a hack squat. Here I'm performing my first warm-up set of 25 to 30 repetitions, full repetitions, and then 25 to 30 partial reps or half reps. These can be performed either on the top portion of the rep to the bottom or bottom to top, whichever is most comfortable for you. Now that our warm-up sets are done, we're moving on to our first working set of 4 plates aside. Here I'm using a 2 to 1 tempo where I'm taking 2 seconds to reach the bottom of the repetition and 1 second to explode up. Perform 8 to 10 repetitions in this manner, as well as 8 to 10 partial reps or half reps as shown.
Working set there, you can see I took the tempo really, really slow. This isn't so much weight. Now we're going for time under tension on this workout. Okay, let's go.
Moving on to our final working set. Here again there are 4 plates aside. I'm performing another 8 to 10 full repetitions with 8 to 10 partial reps at the end of the set. You can use rest pause if needed, or rest in between each rep to complete your targeted reps. As shown here, I was fatiguing pretty quickly. Now moving on to our final set, here we are going to perform a drop set. There are 3 plates aside right now, and I'm performing 8 to 10 full repetitions as shown, with another 8 to 10 partial reps or half reps. Shortly after that, I strip off 1 plate aside with 2 plates. Now on each side, the weight isn't very heavy, but I'm performing another 8 to 10 full repetitions with 8 to 10 partial reps. The rest in between each set is roughly 30 to 40 seconds, or however long it takes me to remove the plates off each side of the machine. Ensure that you guys tighten your core through each rep and wear your weight belt if you have access to one. Knee sleeves work well too if you have any injury in that area, as this puts a lot of strain on the back due to the positioning of the exercise. Now that that is done, our next quad exercise is a leg press. Here there are 3 plates aside, performed for 20 repetitions. I use the rest pause as well as partial reps at the end of every set to ensure that I have enough blood and enough synovial fluid in the quads throughout the entire exercise. Our next set is shown with 4 plates aside, performed for 15 repetitions, using the rest pause to reach my targeted reps and partial and half reps done at the end of the exercise. After each set of leg press, perform the same amount of targeted reps with a sissy squat. Here I am shown holding just 2 5-pound dumbbells as the rest of them were taken. Now moving on to our final working set of the leg press and sissy squat superset. There are 5 plates aside, performed for 8 to 10 repetitions. Again, I use the rest pause and partial reps, half reps, to reach my targeted rep range or go beyond it if possible. After that set was complete, I stripped off 2 plates as shown. Now there are 3 plates aside, performed for another 8 to 10 repetitions using the rest pause method to reach my targeted reps. Next exercise shown is a Bulgarian split squat. This is done in a drop set fashion. Here I am holding one 45-pound plate. Behind me is a 25-pound plate and a 10-pound plate. Perform 10 repetitions per leg on each side with each plate.
Today's workout is not so much about weight, it's about cardiovascular endurance. It's tough. Alright, now we're going to climb the stairs.
Next exercise shown is called weighted stair climbers. Being this gym has 2 floors, I decided to grab 2 50-pound dumbbells and go up and down the first and second level for 3 to 4 circuits. If you do not have access to any sort of stairs or climbers in your gym, perform weighted step-ups for 20 to 30 repetitions per leg. Our final quad exercise is the seated leg extension. Perform 20 to 30 repetitions per leg using an isometric hold at the end of the 20-30 repetitions for 20 to 30 seconds. The same amount of repetitions you perform is the same amount of time you perform the isometric hold. Next exercise shown is a biceps curl. I felt like going in one curling movement just for kind of the heck of it. This is not for the purposes of the trainer. This is just for my own choice. After this was done, we moved on to our abs. This machine is called an ab coaster, and it's a very flexible universal machine that allows you to hit any angle of your torso depending on which way you rotate it. Perform 10 to 20 repetitions with weight, 10 to 20 repetitions using a drop set. This was performed in a superset fashion with a hanging leg lift and a wooden grip station here. Perform 8 to 10 repetitions as high as you can lift your legs. 8 to 10 repetitions, bringing them to knee level. For our final ab exercise, this is a weighted sit-up. Perform 8 to 10 repetitions with the given weight on the stack. Drop the weight to half what you originally had. Perform another 8 to 10 repetitions to failure. Use a tempo in which you squeeze the abs. In each rep, squeeze them as hard as you can and lower them the way down in the same fashion.